welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm back with probably my final spring Pinterest. I think after this I'm going to start switching to summer because we're approaching summer. So yeah, let's get into it. So if you're not familiar with my Pinterest videos, basically I live on Pinterest. It is like my main source of inspiration when it comes to everything really in life, recipes, outfits, now home. So I have 4 outfits that I've been inspired from my Pinterest board to recreate using what I have in my wardrobe already. I think it's really important that we utilize the clothes we have instead of this thought to like buy all new stuff. So I've got 4 cool ones. And yeah, I've got a dress, a skirt, some overalls and some jeans, and some really cute girls that inspired me to make some outfits. So let's start with look number 1. I have actually been loving black on black recently. I feel like it's not something you think about when you think of summer, spring fashion, but I'd honestly been loving this. And just by happenstance, I ordered a skirt from Quince and they accidentally sent me the wrong color. So we're working with it. So I have this little skirt. I wanted this in white. If you guys saw my recent Quince video, I ordered a medium white skirt and it was huge. So I ordered an extra small, which this is in fact an extra small, but it is in black. So we're just gonna roll with the punches and we're gonna pop this on and style it up. The extra small is good though, honestly. I think that I'm glad I didn't go with a small, but I do love this skirt and I still want it in white. Base on, just little cuts, black tee. I love these skirts. I just think they're so cute. In love, in love, in love. Okay, so we have that on. She has some like mesh black flats. I don't own mesh black ones, but I'm gonna do my little bedazzled ones, which I think are so cute. So cute. I'm so happy I got these from Target. They're just such a fun shoe. Target has been killing it with shoes recently. I want to get a pair of like, they have these like just leather flip-flops that just look very elevated and cute. So I want to try those. She just has like a bunch of bracelets or like a big stack. I just have my traditional stack plus this one that was my mom's. And then she has her hair kind of like out of her face. And that's it. She has a big black bag. I've told you, oh, I have a clutch. Hold on, I forgot I got this. Hers is like a big black bag, but I recently grabbed this from Quince, like this little like braided like wrist or like clutch. It also has this full strap, but I think this would be cute as like a little clutch. So her, me, what do we think? How'd I do? I think it's adorable. I love it. Just an all good, all black. The shoes are really fun and spice it up, but I'm a big fan of this. This would also look great with silver jewelry as well, which I think she has silver jewelry, but I can't tell. It honestly would look great because I have silver in the shoes. Should have done silver, but I don't know where my silver, actually I do know where my silver bracelets are. They're packed in storage. So we are going with what we have, but it doesn't matter. I mean, silver gold's so cute and I think this is a winner. This is a very like easy, even though it's black, it's so flowy. These skirts just like great ventilation, very much approved. So, all right, let's move on to look number 2. Okay, look number 2 is a look that I've had pinned for a while now, and I just haven't done it. It's super simple, but it's so cute. And I have this dress that I got from Everlane probably like, honestly, probably 4 years ago now at this point. It's just a great basic like tank dress that I love. I realized I have a stain on it, so I definitely need to wash that, but just a great little tank dress that I feel like is really versatile and I haven't worn it in a hot minute. So let's pop that on and then you know the drill. We will layer, accessorize, all the things. There we go. Just a great little basic, easy, super like throw on go sort of dress that I love so much. I think hers is longer, but this works. I was on my walk this morning and I didn't bring headphones, my phone, nothing. I just was walking with Scout. In hindsight, I should have brought my phone, but whatever, I didn't. But I was thinking while I was like walking and just like in my thoughts that I feel as though since like being with Scott, I feel as though I have lost some of my like, not like, okay, not this in a bad way, because honestly, I think this could be a good thing, but could be a bad thing at the same time. I've lost my like, my want to do things fully for myself for certain things. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I have like this picture to hang, instead of like just doing it myself like I would have done all the time. I'm like, oh, I'll wait for him to do it. And it's like, girl, no, you can do it, you do it. You know what I mean? Like, I think relationships are good in that sense because they like balance and you use other people's strengths, but like, I also don't want to lose my confidence in my ability to do those things. So nonetheless, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to claim that back when we move to our new house, and I'm going to start doing projects because I know how to do them, because I can do them. Okay? Anyway, I don't know. It's just like a thought to myself when I was walking. I was just like, you know, I feel like I haven't had as much like confidence in myself in terms of my ability to like do things. So I need to get that back. Why is she looking way cuter? I don't know, but she does. Okay, I look kind of frumpy. We're gonna kind of pull it together and hope that I can change that. I'm done. Not like buttoned or anything. I don't know. This is not giving what I thought it should give. She looks way cuter. I think her dress is probably like more form-fitting. Did that do it? I don't know. Maybe hers is just fancier and looks better. I don't think this is a win for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. And normally it's like, what do you mean it's not a win for you? You love button-ups, you like comfortable things, like it should be a win. But I just don't think this is a win. I think this just looks frumpy, and I can't figure out, like, it's not a styling issue because like, she doesn't have hers cuffed and she still looks cute, but it's not bad. It's just not good. She nailed it way better than I did, so it's okay. Part of the process, and you have to try. There's probably, you know, this is a reason that should have stayed on my board for, you know, another 6 months, but now I can erase it from my Pinterest board because I know that this doesn't look good on me, and that is okay. So this was number 2, kind of a flop. So let's move on to 3, which I don't actually have the highest hopes for 3. I think it could be really cute, but I also think it could be tragic. She has overall with like a blouse on. I don't have a blouse like that, but I do have a button up. I don't know if the 2 can be interchanged, but we're still gonna try. We're still gonna try, okay? We're gonna try and we're gonna see if the 2 can be interchanged. Maybe this dress just isn't as good as I thought it was. Maybe it really doesn't do much for me. Maybe I look like a sack of taters. Who knows? Anywho, let's move on to the 3rd look. Let's pop on our overalls. All right, let's put on you can't like change with dresses. So let's take off this dress, put on a shirt, and put on overalls, and then we'll reconvene. But like, it is combining 2 of my favorite things, so it could work. Also, when I watched today, I was thinking, you know, my least favorite thing about getting old, it's not like my body, it's not like my looks, my wrinkles, whatever it is, what it is. It's how I do not recover from getting injured. Tell me why my finger like still hurts sometimes. It's the finger that, remember when I was walking and I like slipped and fell on ice and my arm went up behind me and my finger got all jacked up? It still hurts. That was like 6 months ago. Not 6 months ago. It was probably like, I don't know, 4 months ago. But still, like, come on, why is that still hurting me? Like that, and I have this like issue with my shoulder. Scout about ripped my freaking arm out of my shoulder because he was scared of a trash truck. So yeah, it was just not the vibes. I just feel like I always heard that growing up, is like your body doesn't heal like it used to. But like when you actually feel it and you're like, oh crap, this sucks. This really sucks. Like I said, she has a blouse on, and I don't have a blouse. I have like a button up, but I think it'll work. This just like totally is giving painter to me, but I also kind of like it, so. Okay, I'm not mad at this. I think her overalls are a little more fitted. Honestly, now that I'm like thinking about it, I should have gone down in size in this. I got a small in this. Should have done an extra small if they had it, but just note to self if you want to get them. All right, let's add some sandals and see if it like spices it up a bit. And I'm too lazy to like bend down and pick it up, so I just use my feet. Anyhow. Well, yeah, I don't hate it. Wow, are all these flops? I don't know, you guys. I think this may be a flop. What do we think? Is it giving like she's confused? She's confused. She looks confused. She may be confused. She is me, I am her. Anywho, yeah, this is okay. Why am I flopping so hard? It's not bad. Maybe it's the shoes. Well, but you have to wear shoes. Maybe it's the fact that these just... No, I don't know what it is. She just looks way cuter. Okay. Anywho, we tried. This is not the look for me because it's a little... I think it's baggy. I think that's the issue. I don't know. I'm gonna sleep on this one. All right, let's move on to the fourth and final look, and hopefully it's as good as the first, because the middle two, bad sandwich today. Okay, so let's move on to the fourth look. I'm hopeful for this one because it's combined my favorite things, white on white with denim. So let's pop on our little barrel white jeans. She has like non-barrel jeans, but I wanted kind of a looser fit, so we're gonna go with this, or a wider leg. So, jeans on. Let's put on a little white tank. I'm gonna do kind of like a lower kind of scoop neck cut tank. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's hook this in. Oh, she has hers in a slick back curve because that's what I want to do anyways. Little slicky slicker because my hair is dirty. I can't even do a slick back today. Here, girl. Maybe it's just me and the outfits are great. Maybe it's just me. Okay, tank tucked. I'm gonna go with these little shoes because she kind of has like a not a strappy, but like she kind of has like a chunkier sandal. These on, they're kind of like an ankle sandal situation. Oh gosh. Okay. Ah, what am I doing here? What's happening? We have an open house on Saturday, and then we have like an actual like appointment on Friday. Tomorrow for the house, so I need to spend my afternoon cleaning up, getting everything just kind of tidied because we haven't had anything in 2 weeks. And we move in 2 weeks, you guys. I cannot get over it. Oh, all right. So chunkier, kind of bolder sandal on the bottom, and then let's put on a denim. Okay, this is okay. First of all, I was starting to think I hated everything because I think I'm entering my luteal phase, which I mean, normally I do hate everything when I'm in that phase, but you know what I mean. This is getting better. There's hope after all. Okay, now she just has some brown sunnies. Yes, and she has like a little brown bag. Hers is bigger, obviously, but I think this one's cute. Okay, we had two out of 4. Yeah, 50%. Not winning any medals. Oh, let's put on some earrings. You know, sometimes it be like that, you know? Sometimes it's like all the outfits are great, and then sometimes they're all just not that great. It's been a while since I've had like 2 fails though. But this is a good one. I am happy. So, okay, that's it, you guys. What do we think? Fourth and final look. Cute. Very white on white, very comfy, casual, adorable. So that is it. Those are my 4 Pinterest outfits styling video. And that like really truly shows you that like, even if your pieces look exactly like them, you might not hit the vibe, okay? And that's okay. That's part of the process. Creative processing. Sometimes we fail, sometimes we flop, and they're not flops. They're just learning lessons that, hey, a button-up doesn't actually indeed look good over that dress. And I'd rather have it here and crash out like in front of you on live camera than crash out like that while I'm trying to like figure out what to wear for something, like I'm going somewhere, you know what I mean? So it's all a process, all trial and error, like whether you get dressed and crash out while you're trying to find an outfit or whether you do it, you know, in your spare time. It happens sometimes. So yeah, that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, these videos are like really just supposed to help inspire you to use what you already have in your wardrobe and figuring out your personal style. And I feel like, you know, even if we have all the exact pieces, might not be able to achieve the same look, and that's okay. And then we just say on to the next. So I love you guys so much. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in my next video very, very soon. Bye.